Planet of the Fakes for Kids and Pig Star HH News. Shout out to Cherry Girl. Man killed, teen he met on Instagram, shared photos of her body on gaming platform. Utica, NY. A recent high school graduate who cultivated an online following, particularly among gamers, by posting selfies was key, led over the weekend. The suspect then shared graphic photos of her dead body online, the Utica Police Department said. Bianca Devins grew her following across several apps where she shared photos and details about her life. The calls. Around 7:20 a.m. Sunday, police responded to several 911 calls in Utica, New York, about a suicidal man who claimed to have killed a woman, the department said. When officers arrived, the man began to stab his neck with a knife, police said. The suspect then laid down on a tarp on the ground. Police said the officers saw brown hair protruding from underneath the tarp, and the suspect confirmed it belonged to the woman he said he harmed. Police identified the victim as Devins. She had extensive injuries to her neck, they said. The pair met 2 months ago. Police said the pair met on Instagram about 2 months ago and their relationship grew into a close one. The couple was driving back from a concert in New York City sometime after 10 p.m. Saturday. Police said an argument between the two precipitated her death. It is believed that he took and distributed photographs of the killing on the Discord platform, police said. Discord is a text and video chat app for gamers. Members of Discord who viewed the images and posts contacted the Utica Police Department. We are shocked and deeply saddened by this terrible situation. We are working closely with law enforcement to provide any assistance we can. In the meantime, our hearts go out to Bianca's family and loved ones, a Discord spokesperson told CNN. The suspect, identified by police as 21-year-old Brandon Clark, underwent emergency surgery and is expected to live, police said. Charges will come once officials interview him, they said. CNN has not been able to determine if Clark has retained a lawyer. Devins planned to attend college in the fall. Devins' family issued a statement through police, thanking friends and family for their prayers. Bianca, age 17, was a talented artist, a loving sister, daughter, and cousin, and a wonderful young girl, taken from us all too soon. She is now looking down on us, as she joins her cat, Belle, in heaven. Devins had planned to attend Mohawk Valley Community College in Utica in the fall, her family said. Bianca's smile brightened our lives. She will always be remembered as our princess. Utica police charge Brandon Andrew Clark with killing Bianca Devins. Bianca Devins, 17, of Utica, Brandon Andrew Clark, 21, of Cicero. Police say Clark killed Devins in Utica on Sunday, July 14, 2019. Utica, NY. A Cicero man who posted bloody photos of his dead 17-year-old girlfriend after he killed her and then tried to kill himself has been charged with her murder, Utica police said Monday night. Brandon Andrew Clark, 21, was charged with second-degree murder, a Class A1 felony punishable by up to 25 years to life in state prison, police said. Clark is accused of slitting the throat of Bianca Devins, killing her Sunday morning. He then cut his throat in front of police officers and took a selfie, police have said. Clark posted photos of Devins' bloody body and himself online, kicking off a firestorm of online posts, comments and coverage. Utica police said they responded to Post Street in Utica, after Clark called 911, and made incriminating statements and implied he was going to harm himself. As police arrived, Clark stabbed himself in the neck. He then lay down across a green tarp near a black SUV, police said. Officers noticed hair protruding from under the tarp and asked where Devins was. Clark told the officers she was under the tarp. He then pulled out a cell phone and took photos of himself lying across the dead teen, police said. Clark struggled briefly with police before he was taken into custody on Sunday. He was taken to a local hospital with serious injuries to his neck, police have said. On Monday, police interviewed Clark and charged him with Devins' murder, police said. Clark and Devins had been dating for 2 to 3 months, police said, the Devins family told investigators. They met on Instagram, police said, and communicated online. Their relationship progressed into a personally intimate one and they spent time together, meeting each other's families, police have said. On Saturday, the pair had planned to go to a concert together in New York City, and police said it is believed they attended that event. Arriving around 7:30 p.m. they left and drove back to Utica sometime after 10 p.m. when some argument occurred between them, police have said. The argument continued. Clark took out a large, black-handled knife, which police say he used to kill Devins. Police have said Clark took and distributed photographs of Devins' body on an online messaging platform. From there, images from Devins' grisly death quickly spread on the internet. Clark was arraigned on the murder charge Monday. Members of the Oneida County Sheriff's Office are now guarding him, as he remains hospitalized Monday night, Utica police said. Lies, scams, misogyny explode online before facts, grieving family debunks rumors. Utica, NY, Bianca Devins' grisly death quickly unleashed viral speculation and sympathy about the circumstances, from a trending Twitter hashtag #Bianca to darker corners of the internet. Theories, based on nothing more than speculation, abounded about the pair's relationship, Brandon Andrew Clark's alleged motives and her personal history. Forums on 4chan, a messaging board known for misogynistic users, featured hundreds of posts celebrating and joking about the teen girl's brutal death, saying she deserved it and calling her vulgar names. Police say Brandon Andrew Clark, 21, of Cicero on Sunday morning slit the throat of 17-year-old Bianca Devins, killing her. He then cut his throat in front of officers and took a selfie, police said. The two had been dating for 2 to 3 months, police said. Clark posted photos of Devins' bloody body and himself online, kicking off a firestorm of online posts and comments. It's not clear exactly why the case would have drawn so much internet interest, cruel or otherwise. However, the public nature of it, the alleged photos and messages posted and circulated by the suspect, might have been a factor. And early tweets from prominent Twitter users falsely claimed the suspect was an incel, short for involuntarily celibate. That's an internet community mostly of men, who rail against feminism and complain that they are victims of social and political forces that prevent them from finding romance. That tweet at 12:50 a.m. this morning misstated Devins' age and falsely claimed the suspect killed her in an act of jealous. Why it was shared more than 16,000 times, and was still up as of 4:50 p.m. on Monday afternoon. However, a woman who identified herself on Instagram as Devins' sister shared early photos of the pair together and said she was forced to debunk lies while in the midst of her grief. "I do not want false information being spread around," she said. Her post said that Devins and the suspect knew each other in real life, had a relationship, and that he was a trusted family friend. Police have also said the pair was dating for about 2 months after meeting on Instagram. In the hours before the truth emerged, an ecosystem of social media scammers emerged, with false rumors gaining traction and others seeking to get attention for themselves. One Instagram user, who claimed to be a friend of the suspect, shared a link teasing new music before sharing the images alleged lie posted by Clark. Some Instagram users claimed to have photos of the homicide's aftermath in an apparent effort to get new followers. One user said he or she would send new followers the photos the moment their account reached 8,000 followers. Devins appeared to be relatively unknown online before her death. She's gained about 50,000 followers apiece on Instagram on 2 accounts associated with her. She had about 2,700 followers on July 14, according to the Internet Archive. C9 man who killed Bianca Devins cut his own throat, took selfie in front of officers, police say. Bianca Devins, 17, of Utica, Brandon Andrew Clark, 21, of Cicero. Police say Clark killed Devins in Utica on Sunday, July 14, 2019. Utica, NY. Brandon Andrew Clark, a Cicero man who is a suspect in the grisly murder of Bianca Devins, slashed his throat in front of officers and took a selfie of himself lying across the 17-year-old's body, Utica police said. Utica police have just released more details about the murder Sunday. Clark, of Cicero, called 911 dispatchers Sunday morning, made incriminating statements and implied he was going to harm himself, police said, in a news release. As officers arrived on Post Street in Utica, Clark began stabbing himself in the neck, police said. Clark lay down across a green tarp near a black SUV, police said. Police officers noticed hair protruding from under the tarp and asked where Devins was, police said. Clark told officers she was under the tarp, and then pulled out a cell phone to take photos of himself lying across the dead teen, police said. Clark struggled briefly with police before being taken into custody. Clark was taken to an area hospital with serious injuries to his neck, police said. Clark was being interviewed today and police said he will be charged. Bianca Devins, lies, scams, misogyny explode online before facts, grieving family debunks rumors. Clark and Devins had been dating for 2 to 3 months, police said, the Devins family told investigators. They met on Instagram, police said, and communicated online. Their relationship progressed into a personally intimate one and they spent time together, meeting each other's families, police said. On Saturday, the pair had planned